Oh, welcome, sir. Follow me to the dining room. We'll be dining at this fine establishment. You can go ahead. Take a seat, sir. Look who has arrived.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Oh, let me get the seat for you.
Greetings
Good
and
evening.
salutations.
Here you are, sir.
Good evening, good sir.
Good evening. Oh boy.
So today we will be sampling the chicken tenders, the fish tender, the hush puppies, fried okra, and the french fries. So it looks like, how would say, do y'all fancy a fish tender?
Yes. Fish tender first? Yes. I would
Fish tender?
I would love a fish tender.
Oh, nice and crispy. Right, hits the spot. This is what you love to see.
Indubitably.
I must say, it really beat the expectations here.
Wanna try the hush puppies? The hush puppies from Cantonese is impeccable.
Oh, impeccable.
So you say.
I believe we should all give it a God.
Nice round butter.
No finger
No
food
fingers.
around here. No fingers? No finger
No
food.
fingers.
No fingers.
No fingers. Use the tools for the trade, so to say.
Yeah, oh, actually, no, hold on. Let's clear the palate.
Clear the palate up.
That is actually a great idea.
Thank you for saying that.
You didn't clear the palate.
It's okay. My reasoning? I wanted to know how the hush puppy would complement the flavors of the chicken tender.
Did it compliment it?
I would say it was a Shakespearean level compliment.
Oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Like a nice piece of
Not too dry.
literature. Now time for the palate cleanse.
For a seafood place, their chicken tenders has gotten a decent bit of attention. So we'll see if it lives up to the name.
I've heard really good things about this chicken tender.
A crunchy
Crispy?
slice.
Looks a little bit more the breaded side, but we'll see.
Just by the looks of it, the bread looks a bit moist, a bit soggy.
The breading.
The breading is surprisingly airy, and your teeth just pass right through it.
It doesn't overpower.
No,
A lot of chicken tenders overpower the chicken. This one, it complements it well.
it complements it really well.
It's beautiful.
It is really good, really good chicken tender.
Do I be a
surprising.
little bit silly goofy and dip it in the malt vinegar?
I'd say we give that a try. I don't see how you could go wrong with that.
Wow. I'm thoroughly flabbergasted at the pure deliciousness of that bite.
The malt vinegar does take away some of the dryness from the chicken.
Let's go ahead and let's reset and try a little of the sides.
Good idea.
I believe this water is fresh from the Swiss Alps, correct?
Yes, it is actually.
The finest
Shipped
hydration.
straight here.
Yes.
So, Mr. Ali, I'll let you have the absolute Joy. So choose okra or French fries. What do you think?
I would like to go with the okra. It's
So
just
the
it's
okra?
looking very tempting right now.
I cannot wait.
You guys ready?
I've never actually tried okra.
It's a vegetable. It's a vegetable, so it has to be healthy.
It does.
It is green as well.
We'll ignore the fact that it's got about a half-inch layer of friedness on
It
it.
cancels out.
Green means good.
You can see the green here.
It is a Go Green Friday.
Not a whole lot of flavor to go around, but the texture is certainly something different. But I enjoy it.
Did it taste how you imagined it would taste?
I really don't know what I imagine an okra to taste like,
What?
but I'd say I was pretty spot on with my expectations.
What is an okra?
I'm not sure.
No, it's literally an okra. That's what
I
it's
believe.
They're called okra.
I
They're
believe
just-
Tyler the Creator has a song about okra.
Interesting.
Is it positive?
I think we should give
It's
it
a
a listen.
banging song.
called. Are you excited for the French fries, Mr.
I'm
Bowman?
extremely excited for the French fries. These just look absolutely delectable. Must say.
Go ahead. Do the honor stuff.
Oh, are you starting off with the vinegar?
Of course.
Alright.
We're starting with the vinegar. Bold
I like
move.
that.
Bold move.
Trying doing something different. I like that.
Quite spectacular.
Truly a unique.
They are French fries.
They are French fries.
I have
Tastes
found that
like a
out.
French fry.
It tastes exactly how you'd expect a French fry to taste.
Nothing too special. But
They're not-
It's not the main attraction. It's fine.
They're not reinventing the wheel. That's absolutely for sure, but they're definitely doing a good job of making the French fries.
And you know what? That's all right. They have their priorities straight. They're focused on their seafood. And honestly, I think they execute
That's
that perfectly.
yeah, that's completely respectable. That's all we can ask of them is for them to make good quality seafood.
Let's go ahead and clear our palate for the last time. And so, this is actually your first time eating Captain D's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. All right. So, I'd like to hear your opinions.
I think that Captain D's is criminally underrated. I think that it almost has a bad name as being a place that is not very good and the food is could either get you sick or is not the best tasting. But I think this is really a really good first impression for me on Captain D's.
I think Captain D's gets lost in the seafood genre, but it's, in reality, it's more of it's like a fish and chips joint almost.
That is.
That is true.
Because when seafood, you think about it, oh, it's too fishy. But with fish and chips, it's more the flakiness, you know.
It's
It's
just,
almost like a lighter chicken tender.
it's just that Captain Daniels gets lost in the stigma of being unknown and being hated on, kind of, just because they don't know what it's like.
I think the idea of fast food fish has kind of been stigmatized a little bit. Things like the I lose the name of it. The McDonald's fish.
The fish fillet.
The
Fish
fillet
fillet,
of
yes.
fish.
Filet of fish. I think the filet of fish is really polarizing to a lot of people, and I think that has kind of stigmatized the Captain D's as being a fast food fish and turning people away from it a little bit. But I think Captain D's is a solid contender in the fast food market, and I think it should be seen as a genuine choice.
Would you see yourself going back again?
I could see myself going back again. I would love to, enjoy a nice fish and chips with all of the old retirement home geezers.
They're onto something.
They're onto something. You know, I don't see a 60-year-old going to any other place, honestly, and I think that really speaks a lot.
I think we've just been gatekeeping Captain Daniels for ourselves.
Honestly.
I would give Captain D's a Captain B+.
Captain D plus.
I would say,
I
and it
I
has.
could get behind that.
I think it has potential to maybe even win over that A minus, potentially even A spot in the future. Whenever I try more things from the menu, like the shrimp, and anything else that they have to offer, because I would say, and this is going to be a little bit of an interesting comparison, but I love salt and vinegar potato chips, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when you're eating Captain D's with the malt vinegar, you get a little bit of that vinegar kick with your fried, crispy flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And it really complements very well, and it makes anything better. You can't get that
Well,
experience at any other fast
the
food.
entire menu is almost basically fried, so it has that like oily sense, and then also the vinegar, both acidic flavors. So I can see the comparison.
I think I'm gonna have to give Captain D's a solid 7.5 out of 10.
7.5 out of 10.
I think there's things that could be improved on, obviously. I think overall, maybe it's because we got it maybe not at the best time with our order, but I think the overall freshness of the food, if they worked on getting it straight out of the oven, I believe it would be a easy 8.5 out of 10 because the flavor is there. It's just sometimes the crispiness and the freshness did not seem all there.
Similarly to your rating, I was thinking a 3 or a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Because honestly, the flavor's literally there, but just it took way too long. The customer service was a little slow. I will not lie. Couldn't have got.
That wasn't necessarily on them. That was more with their system, because the online order didn't print. That wasn't really on them.
That is true. That is also true.
Your rating?
My rating, well, going along with my Captain B plus statement from earlier, I would probably have to give, as a number grade, maybe a 86 out of 100 for this first one, just by the food alone. Now, taking into account the service and the wait and all of the other things around it, maybe more like a 7.5 out of 10. But just considering the food alone, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was surprised because I am not even. I'll preface this: I am not a fish person. I'm not a huge enjoyer of fish, but I enjoyed this just as much as any other fast food meal, and I think that says a lot.
I think that does speak volume because none of these people have ever had Captain D's, and those are only positive reviews. I think Captain D's has been almost like labeled as seafood, fishy. No. But I mean, I give it double thumbs up.
Yes.
I'm a sucker for fish and chips, personally. But yeah, so that basically wraps up our dinner for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and dining with us tonight.
It was a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure.
We'll catch you in the next one.
Captain, see you later.